And to get into that, and I'm trying to get into it without like completely falling apart on you guys. It's so hard. I have 3 kids, right?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Chaotic Life with Z, and I'm Zaquita Miller. Before we get into this video today, it's a little crazy. It's raw. It's uncut. I decided not to edit it because it's real. It's my truth for the day. It's the first day back at school, so it was a little chaotic today. Subscribe and like and comment below, and make sure you turn on that bell so that way you get notified when I upload new videos. I hope you like it. Let's get into it. Bye.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, it's silent. Nothing going on in the house today because the kiddos are at school. They started school today, and I'm like a mess, right? I'm like an emotional wreck. It's like too quiet, and just this morning was total chaos. It was like I didn't even get to film it. I didn't get good pictures for their first day of school. It was just terrible. They looked really cute though. They were happy. They were excited. But their mom's over here a complete mess, right? And to get into that, and I'm trying to get into it without like completely falling apart on you guys. It's so hard. I have 3 kids, right? I have 3. My youngest is 3. His name is Kyler. He is amazing. and just a Sour Patch Kid, pretty much. My middle child is my daughter, Keelan. She's 6. And my oldest is Caden. He's 9. So Caden is going to the 4th grade, and Keelan is going to the 1st grade. Keelan had to transfer from a different school because before we moved into this new house, she was going to an elementary school over there for her. And then my son has always gone to this elementary school that they're going to now. But he goes there because the school that my daughter was going to didn't have. They didn't have the stuff he needed there, pretty much. My oldest is, and I say this as a broad spectrum because to me, special needs is like it's such a big area, and it's not like limiting. There's so many things that can make a child special needs. So to me, I don't really say special needs. I say he has learning disabilities. And it's not me sugarcoating it or making excuses or anything. It's just, I don't want to put that label on him. You know, there's certain kids that need that, and they need the extra stuff. But for him, I try to make him as independent as possible. So that way, when he grows older, I'm sorry. When he gets older, he's able to have a chance at life and be independent and able to do things on his own, hopefully. My son, I'm sorry to get all emotional. It's a bad day. As a mom, you know, you want the best for your children. And you can't help. And I don't care who you are. You know, some people say, well, you shouldn't think that way, or you're such a bad person for even having those thoughts. But when you become a parent, the way you think and feel and view life is completely different than a person who's never bared a child, you know. I want my kids to have a life of their own when they get older, be kind, respectful, and, you know, just be independent, you know. So my son, Caden, he suffers from really bad ADHD, and he's autistic. He's such a beautiful child. He has an amazing soul. He's really sweet. I mean, everybody talks about him at the school, about how he's just so kind and loving. There's never a day that goes by that I just love that little man, you know. And as he's getting older, you know, he's in the 4th grade, and, you know, we went to meet the teacher day, and he was just so excited to be there, you know. He was giving everybody hugs, and they had to have 4 hugs each, so that way they could feel lucky and have a good day. That's what he was telling everybody. So he would go and hug someone and count to 4 each time he hugged them and say, that means you're lucky, you're gonna have a great day. So that's the kind of person my son is. And you know, he takes medication, and as a nurse, you know, you feel like, oh, he has to be on this medication in order to focus at school and do your work. And, you know, he's incredibly smart. Like, it's crazy. But then there's parts of you that, does he really need the medication? Should you know, you question yourself. You're like, should he be on meds? Should he not be on meds? It's terrible, you know. And the reason I think why I'm so emotional about everything today is, like, the summer went by so fast, right? It went by so fast, and as a mom, you're always questioning. You're always, what could you have done better? What, you know, as a mom, how could I have made this summer better? It went by way too fast. Already back at school, it's their first day. Did you do enough? Did they read enough? You know what I mean? It's all these things. And then today, I think it just hit me that he's in the 4th grade. Now, we live here in Texas, you know. So Texas, and I think a lot of other schools like New Mexico and stuff like that, they have it where kids go to school from pre-K to 5th grade is elementary, and then 6th, 7th, and 8th is junior high, and then 9th through 12th is high school. So I think the reason why I'm, like, completely falling apart today is, like, I just realized he's in 4th grade, right? And my son has, like, he has a regular classroom that he goes to, and he also has a special needs classroom and teachers and aides and stuff like that are there, which I'm forever grateful for, that are there to assist him, make sure he gets to class where he goes, make sure he's not having a meltdown over something that's overwhelming him or out of his routine. He has to have a routine. There's certain, you know, things sensory-wise that irritate him. Like, it's just, you know, to make sure he gets through his day. So I'm forever grateful for those teachers and the aides and the people that know him and know his truth. And they love him just as much as I do. But then I'm getting scared because it's like schools and kids nowadays are just crazy. You see all this stuff on the news. You hear all these things about kids committing suicide. You hear all this stuff about online bullying and bullying at the schools. And I'm like, is he going to be able to tell me if something happens? Is he going to be able to tell me that? Or is he just going to shrug it off and say, oh, I had a good day? and never tell me, and I'll never know, you know? I get scared that it's already the 4th grade. You know, 5th grade's right around the corner. That's the last year, 5th grade, last year in elementary school. And then he's in junior high. And I'm like, I'm going crazy. I know it's like not today. And I need to think about the now and enjoying the 4th and the 5th grade years that we have now. But it scares me, literally, when I just don't. I teach my kids that it's not good to judge people. It's not good to make fun of them. You don't know their truth. You don't know what they've been through in their lives, you know? So my kids have good manners. They're respectful. Even though my daughter sometimes, she's 6 and she can be very blunt and just kind of says whatever comes out of her mouth. But I have to remind her, you know, that's not okay. You need to apologize. You don't say certain things. You know what I mean? But not everybody does that, you know? Not every kid has that, you know, that foundation on how to have manners and, you know, grow up to be, you know, respectful and everything. So I'm so scared that junior high is just around the corner, and I feel like the unknown. You don't know, like, if he's going to have the AIDS, if he's going to be able to make it to class on his own, which he does now. I mean, he has his routine. Once he gets his routine, he knows, you know, where to go and everything like that. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, is he going to get made fun of? Or a kid's going to be mean? Like, because I'm crazy. I'm just going to let you know now. I am crazy. I don't put up with the bullshit like that. Like, you make fun of my kid, there's going to be a problem. Like, and you know, and it's not just for my kids. I'm very protective, like everybody, every kid. Like, I don't think that certain things are called for, and you know, so it's scary to me. I don't want to catch a case and go to jail. So that's my day so far, and I'm just worried, and you know, it's mainly him. The other two, Kiki, she talks a lot, and she's such a girly girl, but I have no worries with her. I mean, she's like one of those where I want her to be a leader and not a follower. So we had some trouble, like in kindergarten, where certain girls didn't like her, and she would come home and be really sad, or certain girls made fun of her hair because she has naturally curly hair. And she wants it straight and, you know, wear it in a ponytail, which she has ponytail, but they're like puffs because it's curly, you know. So I have to remind her that she's beautiful the way she is, and, you know, so I think that's going to be a challenge for her. My youngest, oh my God, he's just a badass. I don't have to worry about him. I'm have to worry about making sure he's being good and not beating up other people who are bullying his brother and sister. With him, though, he has special needs as well because he has seizures. So I'm always on edge with him and making sure he has his medicine on time, and, you know, looking out for triggers or anything like that, and just praying that we get through each day without having one. Because if you ever seen your own child have a seizure, even as a nurse, it's not a pretty sight. That hits you in the gut, and it hurts. I love my kids. I don't think anybody on this earth can explain to you how much I do and love them, and I care for them, and I just want to be here for them, and I want to be able to see them grow old and get older and see how they are as teenagers, even though I'm not ready for teenage years. But teenagers and what they're going to become, if they're going to have kids, if they're going to get married, like, it's crazy becoming a parent. But I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So, sorry for getting emotional. Just kind of part of the day. It's first day of school, even though it's quiet though. So, kind of missed the millions of questions and the pitter patter around the house, but it's okay. Anyway, guys, I'm signing out. So, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for letting me cry and being there. I hope you guys have a good day. And if your kids are having their first day at school, I hope they're having a great day as well, okay? Love you guys. Bye.